Hello all and welcome back to my series, The Practical Urban Prepper. It's been a week since I posted about the coronavirus, and I hope that that information has helped you to get through the current situation that we see today of panic buying, hand sanitizing, and so forth. With that, I said, well, I think we need a distraction. And I went and thought, what would be a good topic? Back in 2005, when we had the major blackout in Northeast United States, I noticed people were not prepared. My neighbors would come over to my house. I had lights burning. They didn't even have a flashlight. So I kind of wanted to go over flashlights, and this way you can pick what's appropriate for you and understand a little bit about lumens, what type of lighting, battery power, so forth and so on. So I'd like to just kind of go over what I have on the table here. All right, I broke this down into different types of lighting that we have here. These are the old school flashlights that have D cells in them, have a regular light bulb, really does not put as much power or lighting out as per the power requirements. We've progressed to LED lighting. You have a flashlight like this, which puts out a lot more power on AAA batteries. And then we could go into the different types of lighting. We have lanterns, headlamps, and just some other tidbit information. How do you choose a flashlight? Well, for me, I look for lightweight. I look for high power, high lumens, and a lumen is obviously a measure of how much light's put off on the flashlight. The less lumens, the less brightness. The more lumens, the more brightness. This one here is a tactical pen I used to carry around with me when I would walk the dog at night. And I would just turn this on to find what debris I needed to pick up after my dog was done. Worked great. But as time goes on, I discovered that there are better flashlights out there for my needs to carry all the time or in my bag. Some of these are regular batteries. Some of them are batteries that are unique sizes, and some of them are just simple rechargeable flashlights. Again, what works for you? I'm kind of a fan of batteries, regular batteries, although I do have a couple of, like I said, ones that charge, but for me, I have rechargeable batteries, I have regular batteries, I have a charging system that I can use. I kind of like using the standard AAA, AA. They're prevalent, they're out there. But again, if you like to have yours plugged into your car lighter, then a rechargeable flashlight is for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the light off. I'm going to kind of go through the flashlights and give you some idea of their brightness and such, and how they work. Yeah, the ones with low lighting, the low lumens are going to be hard to see, but as we progress along, you'll see that the lights get stronger and better. So with that, give me a sec to turn the light off, and we'll go on our tour. Okay, here we have the little 20 lumen light. Not bad. As I said, it was good for looking for cleaning up and such. I'll compare this right now to the old school flashlight, and as you can see, they're almost about the same. When you look at the size and the weight, you're kind of, at least for me, I lean towards more the tactical pen light. Go to the old school D cell. It does give off a lot more light, but again, size-wise, you're looking at a much bigger item to carry, much heavier and such. Again, this is an LED light bulb, not a regular light bulb, requiring less power. You actually get more time out of your batteries than you would from the old style light bulbs. This is about, I'm going to say about 100 lumens. I picked this up in a dollar store for $1. I'm rather impressed. I purchased several of these. I keep these all over the place. Again, for $1, you lose them. Something happens to it, it's no big deal. Here's another pen. This is a pen type light. This is about 110 lumens, 120 lumens. As you see, it's getting brighter. The size of the pen is rather small. I carry this with me every day. This is a rechargeable older light. As you can see, again, it's probably, I don't know, probably around that 120, 130 lumen area. But it is rechargeable, which means you have to use their rechargeable battery, and it has to be recharged. You can't use it without their specific battery. Something I'm not very happy with. I keep this down in my basement near my workbench, so I have a flashlight that I need if I need it. This one I picked up at a local, we'll call it a tool store. It was only $10. It's about 500 lumens. What I like about this, and I actually like about the other flashlight that I carry with me, the little pen light type one, is that they're good for self-defense. If you shine 500 lumens in somebody's eyes as they're approaching you, you're going to blind them. And this one also has the ability of a strobe feature so that you could disorient them at the same time. Not a bad flashlight. It uses AAA batteries. I keep this by my bed. I now here have another rechargeable flashlight. This is about 1,000. It says 1,000 lumens. Not really much brighter in my personal opinion than this one. Although it's a more whiter light, I kind of like the other one better, simply because it's using regular batteries versus rechargeable. Again, this one has the ability to do strobe and SOS. Your choice. I have these around the house. I get these again from that tool store. They come with a single LED light, and they also come with almost like a lantern type light. Quite nice, lights up the whole area. Uses AAA batteries, and you usually get them for free from this business. So not bad for free. One of the things I did find is lanterns. Lanterns are very good, and I like them for lighting up a large area. They're kind of nice, but I find that they're very good for the elderly or people who have physical disabilities who may or may not be able to push a button. So it's good to have a couple of these. This was again from that tool store. I think I paid $2.50. This one is from a local dollar store. Yes, I paid $1 for it, and you know what? It's not bad for $1. Again, elderly person who requires some assistance in turning lights on. This is great. All they have to do is open it up. Works fantastic there, in my opinion. Next, I'd like to discuss headlamps. Headlamps are pretty good. They're nice. They free your hands up. This is an older one that I've had for years. Not bad. Probably a little more than 50 or 60 lumens. Good for looking around your tent, I guess, and such. But again, I went to the tool store and came across this for $2.99. This has got to be close to 150 lumens, maybe more. And before I purchased this $2.99 headlight, I went and purchased a $30 headlight from a major manufacturer. To be honest, not much difference in lighting, but again, nice. Again, maybe it's a little more. Maybe it's about 300-400 lumens. But again, for the price of $2.99, you can't go wrong with a headlamp. So I purchased a couple of them. So those are some of my suggestions that you have, and I'm going to put the light back on again here so we can see a little better as what's going on. One of the problems I've discovered is that over the years, flashlights are all over the place in the house. Yeah, I kept a few here and a few there, but predominantly they're tucked away in a drawer here, I forgot where to go and so forth. I created what I call a lighting kit. It has a box with batteries in it and has spare flashlights. I keep these little almost disposable ones in there in case someone needs a flashlight that I know I'm not going to get back. I give them one of those. This way it's all in one spot. I just quickly have my little charger in here. If I also have rechargeable batteries, so I can recharge it with solar panels. It's just a good thing to have. I also have in it the old school candle with matches and a lighter, again as backup, and I have a few of them in there. You know, lighting's important. As I said, when that big blackout came, people were in a panic because they didn't have the ability to see what was going on. I hope this kind of gives you an idea what you might need in your life. You don't need all of this. This has been from years of collecting, but if I were to recommend things, I would say have a good flashlight. Go find yourself a nice and inexpensive lantern. Buy yourself, see if you can find a good well-priced headlamp, and put it all in one big bag, box, keep it together. This way, when things go bad, you're able to go right there, pull it out, and go, okay, I'm good, and light up your house there. So with that, I hope this has been helpful. I hope you kind of understand lumens and lighting and some of the options that you have out there. All I could say is, again, thank you for watching. Be prepared, be ready, and be safe.